What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of KJD Investor. This is yours truly, KJ. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the portfolio. As you see right here in the investing account, we're sitting at $73,617.33. The past hour, we're down. Even though the market's closed, we're down right now like $1.70. Not really much going on. The market is getting ready to reset itself. The buying power, we're sitting at $19,168.52. Some of our options have expired early, and I'm going to show you what I mean by expired early because I went on and took profits. Right here in the options play, we got Big Bear. Big Bear, I did sell puts on Big Bear for $6. I ended up rolling this position because it was due to expire on tomorrow, which would be August 15th. I went on and rolled the position down, and as a matter of fact, I kept the same price, but I rolled it out to be expiring in, I believe, September. Let me see. Let's see, put details. Okay, that just tells you right now it's at a 47 Delta. Okay, Big Bear option. Okay, yeah, September 19th, as you see. So right now, Big Bear is actually at $5.77. And when I rolled this position, 12 contracts, 1,200 shares, when I rolled this position, I actually got paid a credit to do so. I got paid a credit to do so. And now, Big Bear, believe it or not, let me see if I can go to view Big Bear. It's $5.77 currently, but for my break-even price, if you look and see, my break-even is $4.80. So I'm selling puts, $6 puts, but even if it get assigned at $6 or even less, the break-even is $4.80. So I actually have a 31.45% profit. And if you know anything about taking profit when it comes to option trading, anytime you're 20% profit, 30% profit or more, it's good to go ahead and take profit, especially in a trade that you're not so sure about or you have your doubts about. For me, with Big Bear, I'm up $468. I'm up 31.45%. Big Bear just had a crazy, crucial earnings report where things weren't looking so good for them. So for me, instead of waiting to expiration, I think I'm just going to take my profits and dip. And that's exactly what I have queued up this thing to do. Tomorrow, if you see upcoming activity, I have queued up Big Bear to sell off or to buy back the 12 contracts at a way cheaper price than what I agreed to sell them for. So I'm in profit. Next position, we got Archer, $11 puts. Right now, Archer is at $10.18. Archer's been struggling to get back to that $11 for a long time. This put actually expires on tomorrow. I have 10 contracts. My average credit right now is 93 cents. And the current price of this contract is 85 cents. So I'm still in the profit right now, $80. Total return, I'm up 8.60% on the position. My break-even price with Archer is actually $10.07. So while Archer is trading at $10.18, I'm still actually coming out ahead because Archer, for me, my break-even place is $10.07. So even when I get assigned the $11 put, my cost basis won't be but $10.07. That's when I will turn around and go and sell cover calls that following Monday on 10 contracts. That's 1,000 shares. I began selling cover calls out of the money to create and generate that income. Archer is a pretty good company, pretty good stock. It's dealing with artificial intelligence, and when it comes to the airplane structure and when it comes to drones and airplanes and things like that, Archer is the company that these other companies have to come to that builds planes and drones. They have to come to Archer in order to get mapped out and get the things that they need. As a matter of fact, I'll show you guys. Hold on. I went the wrong way. This View Archer right here. Here we go. Archer Aviations, Inc. engages in the development of electric vertical takeoff and landings, EVOLT aircrafts. The company was founded by Brett Aydock and Adam Goldstein in October 16, 2018, and is headquartered in San Jose, California. The listed name for Archer is Archer Aviation, Inc. Okay. So, yeah, it engages in the development of electrical vehicle takeoffs and landings. So Archer has a lot to do with electrical vehicle takeoff and landings. Like I said, drones, airplanes, helicopters, things like that. And it's also been, if I'm not mistaken, did some more research. Archer is also being sought out by the U.S. military, Air Force, in order to help them achieve similar successes with their flying aircrafts, jets, planes, things like that. Next, we got Walmart. Walmart is at $100 cover call. You guys know this one was expiring tomorrow. What I did, I went on in and I rolled this position. And good thing I did, because I wanted to enjoy the benefit of Walmart. I know I told you guys earlier that I was just going to let Walmart get sold away and just collect my income and things like that and keep it pushing. But I thought about that thing. I said, some of the richest people that I know never let good companies like this slip away. I don't care how much they got to roll their positions. They always roll. And you know what? I thought about what Warren Buffett said. The number one rule to getting rich is don't lose money. The number two rule is to reference number one. Don't lose money. So because of that, I don't want Walmart to get called away. So I ended up rolling the cover call. See, here you go. As you see, one contract, the current price of the contract is $4.80. But I got a credit. I ended up getting a credit for rolling the position. I got paid to roll. Right now, my average credit is $6.55. So I'm actually coming out ahead with a profit. My break-even price, if Walmart can make it to $106.55, that's the break-even. But right now, I'm up. Total return, $175. That's a 26.72% return. That's another, like I said, another 20+% return. We at 26%. You know what that means? I can take profits and exit this trade, because I do know in the long run, I believe Walmart will continue to rise. Right now, they kind of failed now. Walmart is now trading at 101 and 21 cents. They fell down today because Amazon released news that they're their grocery delivery for Amazon is finna become same day delivery. So whenever you go online, order your groceries for Amazon, they're now finna be same day delivery. So anyway, total return earlier for Walmart was all the way up to over $5,000 return. But right now it's at $4,821.18. That's a 71.63% return. I got 114 shares. And I said, why not just add to that? Since Walmart is doing such a great job, phenomenal job, I never knew it was going to go up this high so fast. I'm going to continue holding on to the stock, continue to roll if I need to, and sell more covered calls. Keep getting those credits and premiums to add to the position in the long run. Like I said, man, the wealthiest people that I know, they don't lose shares. They don't just walk out on great companies. They actually do what they have to do not to lose shares. So that's what I'm doing. Cash earning interest right now is $19,168.52. Oh, yeah. Also, guys, when we get this Big Bear released, that's going to release another $7,200 worth of collateral. Plus, we getting the credit for actually rolling that position. And we're trying to roll up and out of it. We're trying to get up out that position. So we're going to get another 7,200 added to this 19,000. And that's going to also help us to be able to sell more put options and get ready for this next wave of selling puts. I still got my crypto, got some Dogecoin, got some Ethereum, Avalanche. I still got my IBIT ETF, which is up to $70.25, tracking that Bitcoin. So I'm still exposed to the crypto, so you guys don't think I'm not, but I am. I got 17 shares of Apple, sitting at $232 right now. Google at $201.65. Like I said before, Walmart's at $101.21. Coca-Cola's at $70.42. Starbucks is at $94.16. Starbucks actually had a terrific return. They've come a long way in a short amount of time, and they've really made a lot of headwinds. I don't really have a lot of shares of Starbucks. As a matter of fact, I tried to sell off all my shares of Starbucks back in the day, but I ended up keeping just a smidget by mistake. Don't know how that happened, but I just kept it in here just to kind of keep up with Starbucks, see how they're doing. NVIDIA today fell slightly. NVIDIA came down to 181.35. The powerhouse NVIDIA fell slightly today after the news of there will be an extra 15%. You can call it tariff or you can call it tax or whatever you want to call it on the chips that are made by this company that is sold to China. Extra 15% profit will have to go to the president and his cabinet, believe it or not. Yeah, 47 has put it in their clause. It's a mandated that 15% of the sales from this company to China and Middle Eastern countries, 15% of those sales have to go to 47 and his administration and back into the government. Wow, can you believe that? I'm telling you. But right now, in this particular portfolio, I got 39 shares up to $2,467.94. That's a 53% return. Really, really good and taking profits right now if I wanted to. But I think I'm going to continue to let it build and continue to let it go up. Sweet Greens. Let me see. I got 400 shares of Sweet Greens right now. Sweet Greens trying to make a small comeback. It's finally back up to $9.79. What I'm going to do right now, my average cost is $12.45. 400 shares. Right now, we got a total return. We're down $1,064.18. But we won this trade with the $18 cover call. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We had a $18 cover call on this position. And when Sweet Greens had an earnings report, they absolutely tanked. These right here, Sweet Greens cover call for $8.15. $8.15 is tomorrow for $584. I went on to close it early. I bought back the 4 contracts for $20 for the total thing. And so I ended up with a profit of $564 from Sweet Greens. I made $564 from Sweet Greens. So yeah, I went on to close that out pretty early. I didn't waste no time. Now, when I get ready to sell more puts, I'll be able to go ahead and sell more cover calls off of the Sweet Greens play and make more money that way. And you go there, you see profits and loss. For the max, I'm up $5,738.13. Once I get to like the 1 week, the 1 month, it's gonna start looking a little crazy. Only because I rolled some options. So right now for the 1 month, that's what matters. I'm up $506. I'm up 23.19% in the past month. And like I said, you see where I rolled the Walmart cover call, and you also see where I rolled the Big Bear sell puts. Everything else is in the green, and we've been making money hand over fist. In the traditional IRA account, we got $54,518.14. Same thing going on in this account. Buying power, $9,333.21. Option play, I only got Palantir left. I'm pretty much done squeezed out everything I can get out this Palantir play. Palantir was selling puts on it for $135. I'm at a total return of 99.75%. So that's $394. And I said I was just going to let this evaporate all the way out to expiration, which is tomorrow. Total return right now, I'm up $2,918.89. I got 26.79 shares. That's a 143.41% return. Woo! My average cost for Palantir is $75.94. And I'm looking to buy more. I'm looking to expand my position into Palantir. I've been trying to sell puts on this thing for the last 3 months, trying to get a sign at a real good price so I can enjoy riding the waves upward. But if Palantir and some of the rest of these stocks continue to pull back like they've been doing these last couple of days, in which I don't mind a pullback, because if they do, I'm definitely it's gonna set me up in a good position to do a leaps on these positions where I can buy a leaps on these positions and make some good profits on these particular stocks. Okay, NVIDIA in this account, like I said, this is where I used to do my cover calls with NVIDIA. I learned my lesson because I got 126 shares. And I learned my lesson with that because, like I said, the stock was just going up continually so fast. And average cost is $109.98. Market value $22,864.37. It's 72.16% of my portfolio, but it's just it's not the investment account, it's just the IRA account. My total return right now, I'm up $8,993.81. That's a 64.84% return on NVIDIA. Like I said, it's kind of slid down because, like I said, the rules and regulations with sales and what's supposed to be happening with the profits getting split with the government. MicroStrategy is at $392.12 right now. I got a profit in MicroStrategy of $1,070.90. That's a 38.32% return. That's good for taking profits if that's what you're into. Contributions, $5.13 so far. And I actually want to take y'all to my options. There you go. Even in the traditional IRA, I'm still selling options over there. I'm up $82.96 just this week. That's a whopping 36%, guys. That's a whopping 36% for the month. You see what we got going for the month. I'm up 4.46% past month. Last 3 months, as you see, $565.47. I'm up 27.42% return in the past 3 months. Year to date, I'm up 27.87% return. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got out the HIMS play pretty early. I was able to get out of there before HIMS dropped down. HIMS and Hers dropped down to my strike price. I got out with a profit of the difference between 305 and 146. I believe that's one. What is that? It's one something. So, yeah, I was able to make a profit right there today as well. Like I said, we're just waiting on Palantir to expire. And really, man, just trying to see what the market's going to do. We're at an all-time high. We're at all-time highs right now. The market is on fire, really. I mean, everything has been going up. So right now, the portfolio is at an all-time high, $128,144.26. Also, we got another $19,500 in the Fidelity investing account that's steadily growing, almost at 20K. And so we're almost at 130K right here. Once you put those two together, we will be at the goal of 150K. And then we'll be having our eyes set on the next goal of 200K. And guys, after we get to 200K, we add another 50,000 to it. That's $250,000. And we're halfway to the 500K, man. It's been a long journey, long way coming, but we're almost there. I'm super excited and I'm super pumped. Stick around with us, man. We're going to be continue selling options, buying, holding big boy blue chip stocks long term. You guys know me. You know how I rock. We've been up for a while with it. Last 3 months, we're up 10%. Year to date, we're up 11%. It was a little bit more, but the market kind of been fluctuating, so you already know how it go. But any kind of comments, questions, concerns, drop them down in the comment box below. It's good to hear from you guys again. See you guys again. Until next time, this is KJD Investor signing off. Over and out. Peace.